Okay, freaks, let's go take a look at this yard. You'll notice I'm only bringing a few things. Trimmer, a blower, and a mower. Small mower. Because I'm going to be doing my smallest yard. That's right, I'm starting with the smallest one. We will work our way up to the bigger stuff as we go. So far, I walked through it a little bit. I picked up a toothbrush, a Dr. Pepper can, and some more stuff. Oh yeah, a toothbrush. These yards, the first go around, you never know what you're going to find in them. Right here, leaves on leaves. Easy peasy. So the first step of a spring cleanup is the same as a fall cleanup, except it's not as extensive. And that first step is grab your blower and go around the entire property. That means everything up against the house. Bushes, shrubs, it could be an air conditioning unit, something they have leaned up against there, down between driveways, any weird little cubby hole or some little wind tunnel where leaves and trash build up. All that has to be out of there. And your little handheld blower helps you squeeze it in areas and blow everything, in my case, into the yard. That's what I do. I blow it there and I think, is this going to be raked up or just mulched up? And in this case, it's just going to be mulched up or went over with the small mower and bagger. But yes, that's the first thing you need to do is get this out of the way. And the sooner, the better. Here in the Midwest of the United States, our lawn season really doesn't kick off until the first week or two of April. That's when all the grass starts to really just pop and turn green, and they all need done at one time. So in March, I go ahead and call all of my customers and try and get these first cleanups out of the way. Now, if you had a person you picked up last season and they were new, and then it's springtime and they don't know how you work, so when they get the call, they might look out their yard and say, well, my yard is still brown, it hasn't even grown at all. And that's when you have to tell them, it's not about the grass, it's about getting rid of all the trash and leaves and sticks, preparing your yard for the new season. Make sure that they understand all of that takes extra time, which you will not have in a couple of weeks. So right now is the opportunity, and you're not going to charge them anything outrageous. In most cases, I just charge them for a normal visit, and I don't have to edge the lawn and do all this extra stuff. I just did it because this one isn't going to take me much time, and I wanted to get everything prepared for myself. Now, for all you dog lovers out there, look at the top left section of the screen. See that little guy on a leash out there? Well, he used to bark at me whenever I first took over this lawn, but after years and years, we became friends. And you'll see how that kind of does happen. You become a neighborhood fixture for the other residents and for their pets. Some of them will stop barking at you, and a few of them I actually bring a little treat to. And, a lot of them just wagging their tails. They want you to reach over the fence and pet them. But the first time you go, they're going to bark at you and warn you, this is their property. You better stay off their lawn. Now I got out the small mower with the bagger on it, and I'm going to go back and forth here. I get about 5 passes before I decide it's time to empty the bag. Everything's going in the can. This whole front yard should easily fit in there and still have room for more. And right now I'm looking at that little section where it's all dormant and brown. And even though I was cutting the leaves, I'm cutting some of that grass and giving it all an even little crew cut through there. So to me it looks better, and I know that any leftover leaves from the neighbors or here will tumble right off and get caught on the neighbors, little patches of onions and stuff. So cutting dormant grass still looks good to me, but cutting grass in the summer that is brown and dried out and dying, that's not cool. That's killing it. This stuff right here is ready to spring to life. In the spring, right? That's what I call it, spring to life. Yeah, it's funny how all these little sayings all actually make sense when you think about it. Now, here I head on down the boulevard, and the first thing you'll notice is that I do not have my bag on anymore. I took it off. I'm not taking away any of these leaves. I'm just going to mulch them into oblivion. And as I go back and forth and the dust clouds pop up, it all settles back down right between the blades of grass into the dirt, goes back into the soil, and there's more nutrients for them. Here's a dirty little secret about the average lawn freak. We tend to use the boulevard as a dumping ground. It's where we hide things. So we will blow all the stuff from the street into there. When we're done edging the sidewalks, we blow it all into the boulevard, come in down the driveway with the blower. All that stuff ends up down in here. And if you start that way first and blow everything out there, you mulch it up, then you take care of the yard, it's all hidden. Not perfect, but it's the first one of the year, just to get the leaves up, compare it to the neighbors and everybody else on the block. There are still leaves right there. They're going to come down from oak trees, all kinds of stuff. And look at their yard next door. Looks like I blew it all over there, but that was just piled against their fence. I double cut the backyard. I didn't bag any of it. I just blew it all away from everything and double mulched it. Take a little bit longer, but I get a little bit more money for the first cut, and I'm getting it all out of the way, which is what it's about. Let's see what we got going on here. There's your aftermath, your shady aftermath. Let's see what it looks like from this side. Yeah, still look like the same yard. What do you know? Go figure. So you make 35 bucks. Because I had to take a little bit longer time. Normally that is a $25 yard, and I know some of you are gonna be like, $25, but really, you know, I'm in the old part of town, and 25 bucks for that yard, that is more than fair. I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna do one more, and it is a $40 yard, and it's a little bit bigger. The whole backyard doesn't have the garage in it, so it's the whole thing. But I'm in the old area where there's all the fences and stuff, and no one else is out doing anything. They won't come down here, the big guys. It's not profitable for them, but it is for me, and I understand that, and they understand that too. I'm hoping that some of you can figure that out. You know, there are differences and a lot of variables going on around here. So that's the first yard of 2015. Started with the smallest. We're gonna work our way up to the big dog. Yeah, I didn't even bring my new mower. Why would I do that? Why would I load up everything to drag it around? Am I gonna be a show off? Maybe one day I'll show off. Okay, first day of the year down. I made 75 bucks. That's right, 75 whole dollars. It starts kind of funky. You don't have complete, you know, schedules right off the bat, your full days or whatever. You're just kind of working things in. There's not a set day. Like I said, some yards, you know, won't even want to clean up. Some of them didn't have leaves. Some of them are good. They're just good for a little while. So go out, go at your own pace, get it going. But you want to get them cleanups in as soon as you can, because when this stuff turns green, you don't want any of these sticks and trash and leaves in your way. You want to start going. I thought I'd show you the freak garage real quick. Okay, this is what it looks like when it's completely destroyed. Now, I was painting the house and I gave up because work is starting. And the first thing you're gonna say is, hey, where's the other mower? Yeah, where is the other mower? What's all this junk? Maybe I didn't buy a mower. Maybe I did. Maybe I'm a liar. Or maybe I just haven't picked it up yet because I'm not cutting grass with it. That's some freaky stuff in here.
Hey, who's that?
I heard somebody. Well, it wasn't Pooper.
No, not Pooper.
Uh-oh. Here he comes. Yeah. So that's kind of what's going on right now. It's kind of freaky scene, huh? Yeah, behind the scenes of the freak house. Okay, freaks, another cleanup. It feels like I'm sort of ending the season, but it's going to be progressively getting warmer. Gumballs underneath the tree over there, and you see those? So I'll have to rake those up, but the rest is just kind of blow it all out and mulch it all up. Not bad. I have to use the 21-inch mower on this gate, although a 32 would fit through here. So think about that. 32. Man, that's the way to go. But I did bring my 36. Again, here, sort of the same deal. It's like a fall cleanup. Just blow it all out. Slap down the edge, you know, mulch it all up. It'd be good to go. Getting some work in early in the season. This is the yard that had them funky things in the windows. See if they're still there. No, it's gone. Yeah, there's one down there. Some leaves back there. I wish that was a gate. You know, like zoom one down it. Whatever, not that big a deal. I did bring the 36. Let's take a look at it, huh? You can see where it's welded. I never even cleaned it off. It's good. Notice a little crack and got it fixed. It won't get any worse. I'm gonna have to figure out exactly where to position the 48 and the 36 and the 21, because there will be days when I take them all. I got plenty of room. I'm pretty sure I can fit the 48 and the 21 here, but I don't want to put the 36 directly behind it because that'd be too much weight on this side of the trailer. It might warp it or something over time. But if I put it right here, I'd always have to move it to get to that. But it could shift over and snap a trimmer in half. But I might put it sideways. I don't know. We're gonna think about it. But I'm pretty certain that I will have to use the 36 on a lot of the yards still too, on a few of the little areas that it won't go in between, and I don't want to put a 21 on there. So I will get the 36 off first, zip around, and then pull back up, get the 48, knock it out, and then load it back up. But I got to reposition that. I'll help you. I'll let you help me design the layout of my trailer, because I've never carried 2 walk behinds at a time. It's always been unnecessary. There's only been one of me. I need 2 mowers. I need 1 person. 5 mowers, 1 person. Now that's productivity. This is how you clean out a window well. Blower. That's how you do it. Same as the fall cleanup, just blow it all out. Didn't look like it was that much, but it's, you know, it's there. And then you just mulch it up or bag it up, whatever they want you to do. In this case, I'm allowed to do whatever I want. So I'm going to take it easy on myself. And I'm going to do a little mulch. If I have to scoop up a little bit, I might, but I'm thinking no. All right, the first lawn of 2015 with the Snapper Pro 36. Again, I blew everything out away from the house. It's in the middle of the lawn, and I am going to go around hitting the big piles of it before it blows back in there, making sure that I don't blow it back into the landscape myself, because that could easily happen. So to do this, I make a weird pattern right now. I am going down here, and I am not hitting that big stack head on because it will blow out as you walk towards it. I pull backwards over it, and it sucks it up under my deck. Then right here I go down, and it looks pretty good, but I still want to do the pull back move, keeping it all away from the house. My goal is to do what? Work all of this stuff out towards the boulevard. That's right. So I'm going to go right down this sidewalk. Like I said, crazy pattern, a little extra time, but I'm in no rush. I'm just out here getting things done in March that I am happy about. Again, the goal here is to get as many of these little cleanups done and out of the way as soon as possible, because I have 72 accounts. That means 54 are due 1 week and just over 50 are due the next week, because I split the 72 up based on a few of them that are due every other week. And yes, I still have every other week clients because they know and allow me to cut them on Mondays, which nobody wants done. Most people, when they call you and want you to do their lawn, they expect you to do it on Friday, maybe Thursday, but nobody wants Monday and Tuesday cuts. So I still allowed people to be every other week as long as I did Mondays. Once you get a full schedule, people will start asking you to do their lawn on Fridays, and you will say, well, that's a premium day. You can charge more for that. And you'll still say their window is Thursday, Friday, Saturday as a backup plan. And you know, some of these Monday cuts, I would actually go out and do them on Sunday evenings because most of those were businesses and I didn't want to be around the vehicles, the workers, stuff like that. I wanted their parking lots to be empty. And that way I could just pull in there and do it. And I didn't have to worry about flipping something on somebody's car that was parked around there. And I just didn't like a lot of action around me either. I like to be by myself. So here's how I did the backyard. I cut this area. Now this grass hasn't kicked in yet. People will be like, oh man, that grass is dead. No, it's dormant. It's a different style of grass. So the little fescue is popping up. Anyway, what I did was I raked up the piles. Old school rake, not a problem. Those two piles go in these two cans, and I didn't have to get every little piece, every little dingle ball. And these are little dingle balls, I tell you. I didn't have to get every one of them up because this is just a yard prep, cleanup for when I come back. They don't need every blade of dead grass cut right now. All the rest of the stuff I kind of blew out all from underneath here, down there. I got my mower back there, I'm mulching it. So all this area I didn't even cut. I just kind of blew it off as best I could and been mulching it back there. And this yard, once I rake these up, I will cut some of these little fescue areas that are growing. And then I'll head on out of here and it will be ready for the season. All the rest of these little dingle balls and things will go away as I cut each time. And that's all they really wanted here, was just all the leaves and sticker balls up and it prepped. And that's all I want too. So when I do come back, I can just do my little pattern, you know? You go down and back, down, back. You don't have to worry about leaves blowing around and crazy stuff. So that's how you do it here. It's not easy. You actually gotta rake and scoop it in a can. But that ain't that bad, is it? It's not that bad. Let's go ahead and let you see me scoop it in a can. See, luckily, these people had me come through here in November and December. So, it makes a difference. You know? It's not 3 feet deep. When you get one that's just heaping full of stuff, yeah, you got a big problem. Which would be tomorrow for me. You can go like that, you can kick it in, you can flick it in. Sometimes you have to just get down and dirty. See, this stuff might not fit in here. We're gonna make it work though. Well, I thought we were. Now, if this was out on a sidewalk or driveway, I'd use my snow shovel and just scoop it right in the can. It's a lot faster. So yeah, first cuts and the final cuts, they're always harder. Just get a little bit extra if you're a good person. If you're someone that gives you the runaround and lets it build up, didn't have you out there in November and December, then you charge them a lot. Gotta teach them. You're training them in case you have to quit them and they hire someone else. You're training them. Weekly service is the best. Anything else? You know, spend a little bit more. Cleanups. Just have me come by and buzz over your yard mulching it every other week. October, November, December, or be prepared for a whopper of a cleanup bill. All right, freaks, it's Friday. I'm a little plugged up from all this stuff already. 2 days of mulching leaves, even with the dust mask, and I'm jacked up. Got my camouflage pants on because it's time to go to war with gumballs. So this yard, I'm pretty sure I showed it to you last year. The first one of the year is never fun. So what do you do in a situation like this? Run away. That's what I'd like to do, but I need the money. So I'm going to blow out all of this stuff, and I'm going to blow as many gumballs and leaves into piles, and I'm going to rake it up because you can't go over gumballs with the mower. But look at them all, they're everywhere. And I got to do all along in here. I'll have to take that stuff away. Yep. Just gonna be hard work. This is pretty thick right here. Looks like they did something themselves. Maybe they helped me. I don't know. I don't think it helped me. Yeah, no mower. I am going to use the backpack blower. This is when you use the backpack blower, okay? Them little bitty yards just to blow off the porch or the sidewalk. Are you kidding me? But this, yeah, you might want one. It's your basic blow it and rake it in the pile, scoop it up and get rid of it. That's what you got to do. You got to go, you got to figure out how long it's going to take you and charge them something. I don't know. Some of you guys, you know, it's going to take you longer than me because I kind of got a plan here. I've done it before. I've done this every spring and every fall, so I got my little system. But you run into these, you're not going to like it. It's not fun. Okay, stop for a second here. All I've been doing so far is blowing it all off. When you go up through the bed with the mulch in it, it was like homeowner made, so they didn't really design it really good to where it holds the mulch in. So you're gonna blow a little bit out, but you have to go really careful during that. And whatever you blow out, you just have to rake up. It's all going in big piles. You'll notice the yard is jacked up. You go, man, what kind of yard do you have here, or whatever. You know, it is what it is. It's one of those yards that when the drought hits and you have only 6 yards to go cut in August, and this is one of them, you're happy you have it. So I still keep them around, but I don't pick up yards like this, you know, currently. I wouldn't be adding one because it's the trees that, you know, drain the front and they don't, you know, do extra fertilization or whatever. But I'm gonna get up all these gumballs along here, and they want me to go over a little bit farther. They paid for me to get all that out too. I'm not gonna film because this is a big job, and I want to get it all done, and it's gonna take forever. But you can see all of this. I'm gonna go ahead and do something I don't like to do. I'm gonna shove it in here, and then all this, it's all going in a trailer, and I'm gonna scoop it out. So I'll be moving up and backing around, and got my snow shovel. I might put some in trash cans up there and then drag them and pour them, stuff like that, you know. Hey, it is what it is. It's no rush. It's no rush. I'm just cleaning up the yard so when I come back through, there's no sticks and crazy stuff in the way. And then easy peasy season. In a rush to get it all done, I just jumped out and started scooping it off. Forgot to show you the heaping pile. It was pretty cool. But I still got all this. All this came out, and then I pulled up a little bit more. So yeah, that's how you do it. And I had all my cans full. Alright, freaks, I got some mussel chips. I had to get something different, man. They were out of my turkey. Southwestern chicken wrap. Check this out. It smells kind of freaky. I don't know. This could be good, it could be bad. Got the sweet tea. Got a backpack blower right here. You cannot leave that in the back end. Someone will steal that when you go in Quick Trip to get your little sneaky snacks. Somebody's calling me. I have no idea. Hello?
Hi, this is Greg.
Yes, it is.
Hey, Greg, it's Tyler with Gunballs.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Pretty good. I got a brand new shiny red machine with your name all over it.
All right, cool. I might be able to make it up there today. I'm not sure though. I'm gonna go for it. What about tomorrow? What are your hours? Alrighty. Okay, cool. Well, I'm all excited. All right. All right, thanks. All right, bye. Oh, that was my mower. It's all ready. The chute blocker is installed. It's ready for pickup. I'll get there when I get there. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, you don't want to get your stuff stolen. Well, hell, let's play some YouTube roulette. You know what? I'm gonna get better at these.
They're no longer called This Week in Lawn Care. It's called Living the Lawn Care Lifestyle. Week 1, and I will get better. I accidentally deleted some of this footage that I was going to use. So let's see here. You want to see my secret code? I'll show you my secret code. That's my secret code. I better not lose my phone, right? Okay, what do we got here? Did we pass anybody up? Who's putting stuff out today? Lots of people are putting stuff out. Synthol. Don't ever do synthol, people. I'll take some sludge. Wait a second now. Wait a second now. Durian Rider puts out videos all day and all night. Freaky. Very freaky. You know what? We'll stop on that. And actually, we'll just go play it. Oh, yeah. That's a good one to stop on right there. Living the lawn care lifestyle. Week 1 is done, son. Oh, yeah. I do have to go back and get about the same amount that you see me at the dump with. I have another big pile there. I'm going to get that last for the day. I'm going to go do another little one downtown here where I'm at. I'm not at my normal hangout right now. I'm going to do another little one, and this guy's going down the wrong way on a one-way street. There he goes. You see the sign right here. Wrong way, bozo. I lied. It's not over yet. This is the second load. And the cans are full. Heaping load. It's not perfect in the driveway, but I can't pick all those little things up. But look at this. Not bad. Yeah, could be better, but hey, I'm just one man. That's all I am.